Hey everybody, it's Charles Black. So today I'm going to show you a very simple method to put video in your text using Premiere Pro. Just like this. Okay, so the first thing you want to make sure you do is you want to import whatever video you're going to be using behind your text. So I've downloaded some scuba divers. So first thing you want to do is you want to create a color mat. Now I'm setting mine at 1920 by 1080 because that's what I'm doing this video in. 23.976 frames per second. Go ahead and click OK. And you want it to be black. And I'm going to explain to everybody here in just a little bit why I create this color mat. So go ahead and click OK. And then let's rename it Black Mat. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring our scuba diver video into our timeline so it creates a sequence. Make this just a little bit bigger. We'll pull this over. And we want to move our scuba diver video onto video 2. Now we want to bring our black mat onto video 1. And we're going to stretch it out to the same timeline as our video. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to hit graphics. And we're going to create our text. Okay, so you want to select the type tool, or you can hit T on your keyboard, and we're going to put in a text, and I'm going to put dive. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this aligned to the center. I'm leaving it at 600. I don't want it to fill my entire frame. I want it to be in just a little bit, and I'll show you a reason why I do that. You definitely want to make sure it's a bold text. Something wide. You don't want anything real narrow because you want your video to play through. Okay, so once you've got your text created, make sure you're in the essential graphics. Make sure you're under edit, and then you want to create a new layer. And we're going to create a rectangle. And you want to make sure your rectangle is black. And then you want to stretch this rectangle out and make it larger than your entire screen. You want it to be larger so in case you decide to scale this, it stays within your screen size. Now, once you've got that completed, you want to drag that rectangle, your new shape, underneath your text. You want your text on top, so you want it to have a black background with white text. Alright, so once we've got that done, we're going to make sure we're in our effects control for our graphics, and we're going to go down here to opacity, blending mode, and we're going to change our blending mode to multiply. Now you can see the whites are gone, our black rectangle is still there, and now our video is showing through our text. That simple. From here, you could just go ahead and stretch out your text, and you would have your video playing through. Now, I like to take it one step farther. I don't like it to just sit static. I like a little bit of animation, some motion in all the clips I do. So we're going to go over to edit. And I like to kind of transition in and out of all my scenes. So I'm going to add a crossfade onto the beginning and end. Now, without this black mat, remember I was going to talk to you about why I put the black mat behind my video. So if you look, your text is going to end up white. And then it's going to fade in to the video. Now, with a black matte, if we turn that on, and then we come back, it fades out completely. Because now we've got black on black, and as it fades in, we're seeing the video, and then it will fade out. Now, again, I said I like a little bit of animation. So we'll go up here, and we'll select our text, and we're going to scale it. We're going to go ahead and hit the stopwatch for scale, set a keyframe, and we're going to leave it at 100%, and we're going to drag that to the beginning. And then we're going to right click, and we're going to ease out, just to make it a smooth transition. Now, set your time frames. I usually do it right about the middle of my frame. And let's take this to 110. Just to give it a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. But we are going to ease out on this one. And we're going to bring it all the way to the end. So now, when we look at our video, as it fades in, it's growing slowly. Don't want to overdo anything. You want it to go slow. And then it fades out. All sorts of effects you could add to this. Add some music. You could add a little bit of blur at the very beginning of it. So we could go back here. And let's zoom this in. Let's go right here. And then we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And we'll go into our video effects, blur, and really you could choose any. I'm going to choose a Gaussian blur. I'm going to put that right over that. And then for my blur, let's go ahead and hit our stopwatch. We've got it right where we wanted, about 5 frames after the fade comes in. And we want that at 0. So now we're going to come back just to the beginning. And let's make that about, you know what, let's go 75 on that. And we'll select both of these keyframes and we'll auto Bezier. So now, as we come through, let me make this a little bigger. As we come through, you can see we're a little bit blurred here. And then it comes into focus. Again, there it's blurring. And now it's coming into focus. So it's that simple. Nothing real hard. A lot of movies are doing this, which is awesome. I enjoy doing this on my videos. You can also look at your position. We could bring our diver down into the frame a little bit better, but you just want to make sure that as it grows, it's not coming out of frame. So, that's it. So, in my opinion, that is the simplest way to add video to a text layer in Premiere Pro. So, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. I'm okay with it. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be putting out some more of these videos, all the tricks that I learned. I'm going to be putting together a few packets to go up on a website that I'm working on. And it's not about making money on this. I want to share what I'm learning with everybody. Currently, I am working with a producer, and we're finishing off a documentary about disaster relief in Puerto Rico. It's called Life After a Disaster. Quite interesting. It was quite an ordeal going to Puerto Rico and actually witnessing firsthand how people are surviving after a natural disaster. So, if you liked my videos, please hit the subscribe button so I can share everything I'm doing with everyone. Until next time, I appreciate you watching this. Keep moving forward and no retreat. I'll see you at the next video.